getting finally onto the character select screen, choosing our characters, seeing how it's gonna go, and yeah, or K-Bean. I haven't heard that name in a while. Shout out to K-Bean.
Shout out to K-Bean. All right. Oh, actually, the Martha and Lucina. Okay, that's so dope. I love that.
Okay, that's it. This might go really bad or really well for the AP politics. Okay, I just feel. I just saw, and then the Amogus thing.
GG versus GG's. We both play bad. Setting up. This is actually a matchup absolutely guided by, because Martha and Lucina, I would say that they have very similar approaches to the game on paper.
Yeah.
Obviously barring the difference in their sweet spot mechanics and stuff. But what's going to come down to is both these characters are going to be really efficient at standing somewhere and zoning off. Both these characters can support each other really well. This is a strong composition. Like, we're going to have to... AP Politics is really going to have to, like, be able to break through and maintain stage control against two sorties.
Yeah, for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Terry struggles a little bit with sorting. I might be wrong. I haven't.
Actually, both of these characters honestly do, but doesn't look like it's gonna matter because they're gonna get first blood anyways.
Yeah, just with the power of these two, but I guess I'm just not with it. But with the power of these two, it really just comes down to who can get the hits in first.
Oh, for sure. Like, I would honestly argue that, like, edge guarding is a lot less important in doubles, given the fact that, obviously, edge guards are significantly less safe due to the people having a partner. This means that it's a lot more optimal in a lot of cases to drop an edge guard and just opt for center, which means...
Getting that tipper side.
Ooh, you're so right. Excellent, excellent stuff. I believe that was subject.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's subject. And then SamurottNick whipping out.
All right.
Powering through that order, getting that F-snap, but not killing subjects just yet.
For sure. I feel like we are seeing a lot of the I would say Mac and Terry's main X factors coming into play a lot here, because I feel like for good portions of the game they've just been at center hard with punishing and pushing advantage.
Yeah.
We saw it again right there as they clear out that double stock.
Well, missing that tech, still making it back, I guess it is. Marth upbeat, not tipper, so not the strongest thing in the world.
All right. That's GG's responding in kind. This is not by any means a done matchup. Like,
yeah.
Even though I would say that Marth is more limited by his X factor being on just the tipper, with enough rage, that can still be enough to deal with two characters, especially those with vulnerable recoveries.
Oh yeah, but the main problem with Marth, I would say, is when it comes to doubles at least, especially with the lower damage and knockback things introduced in Ultimate, is kill power. Especially when you're having to deal with a 2v1, not being able to kill is just the biggest struggle you could have, and not being able to deal much percent either. That just does not go very far.
Absolutely, but I would say the biggest issue of all is Marth's own linearity in his recovery. Is Squilliam is going to clean it up with the down smash 2 frame. Yep. Really strong stuff.
Yeah, and although I did say at the beginning that it might be difficult for AP Politics, Mogus thing, it just didn't seem that difficult at all. They seemed to have a good handle on how they were playing, how to work around it, and even though they are more of a grounded type kind of gameplay team, they were able to make their way through and just push their advantage state to all different levels.
Oh, absolutely. The thing that I understand about doubles theory, I feel, is doubles is primarily a game of space management. And this means that, obviously, your goal, rather than edge guarding or maintaining strictly the entire stage, you just want to maintain as much of the center as possible. The reason, however, though, that zoners aren't amazing in doubles is just because of how limited you are by the risk of hitting your partner, or, like, how limited you are in terms of the startup on these moves.
Yeah, I've noticed that linear type of characters aren't the greatest in a way. because they need to be able to attack in all different kinds of ways, get edge guards, ledge trap really well, and just have a jack of all trades kind of type.
Oh, for sure. And if those some of those characters make excellent supports like Sheik, but if your character doesn't have the frame data to contend with your opponents, or is generally like struggles to support due to bad ground speed,
Yeah.
or doesn't have the range to compensate with like being outranged by the ledge, then you're gonna wanna at the very least evaluate how your partner approaches those things.
Yeah, and speaking of bad ground speed, I'm really curious to see how the Incineroar is gonna do, because Incineroar is kind of the slowest character in the game.
Very true, but he is actually paired with K. Rool, a character with multiple armored aerials, armored projectiles, and just in general, some pretty impressive ability to confirm.
That's
Uh,
true.
Heavies naturally sort of have synergy in Smash just due to the fact that they're all archetypically heavy hitters with like some strong grabs. So I could absolutely see this being enough of a shakeup to make a difference.
And breaking his own teammate's shield, Squilliam gonna pay the price for that.
Absolutely, those things matter a lot in the early game. This deficit, especially against two characters that will not die for another 30, that's scary stuff.
Yeah, both of
Or
them in disadvantage right now, just getting ledge trapped. But how did Subject miss the ledge right
I don't know, ultimate ledges, baby.
there?
Gotta love them. All right. Right now that this is back to being even, and I would actually argue for a reversal of momentum here. The scary thing about being a momentum-based character like a heavyweight is more often than not, you have attributes, i.e. big weight and bad disadvantage that make you get blown up. So being at any sort of deficit is incredibly frustrating.
Yeah, really, when it comes to doubles, you want to make sure that you're in advantage at all times because with the pressure of having two opponents to deal with, it's just a nightmare to deal with on the opposing team.
Oh, absolutely. Like, conserving your own stock is way more important than taking someone else's, just for
Oh
a
yeah,
multitude of reasons.
that's the reason why shared stocks exist. It's so that you can still stand a chance, even when the deficit doesn't seem all that nice.
For sure. Ooh, great down smash at ledge there. Especially with the macro covering, that was going to be dangerous. Let's see.
An interesting interaction right there. That instant down smash looked like it would hit. It just didn't end up actually doing it.
For sure, KO Punch is online. The fact that both of them are cordoned off to the side is bad, but Mac is going to whiff on that.
Yeah, K-roll dash attack beating it out. Unfortunate thing, but getting revenge, landing that F smash, and now it's looking similar to the last game.
Mm-hmm. I will say I like Tidal's option select there. He's been covering it with these strong input specials, meaning that they're really active hitboxes, and Squilliam is in a good position to run up for the kill, which he just did.
Yeah, as well as the shield stun that they put you in. Like for example, Kazuya F smash. That move always throws me off. It's just, it's so dumb. And
Absolutely.